Listen, guys, I was a thief and I did it to survive. And I'm not saying this as an excuse, but that's why I have the information that I have. I also did 27 years with like-minded people that shared a common thread. I would talk to them and gather information from them. That's why I want to tell you what are the most vulnerable places a person can get robbed. I'm not talking about the kind of rob like somebody walk up to you, put a gun to your head, or pistol whip you or something like that. I'm talking about your property being stolen and robbed. Number one is the gas station. We all think it's cool to just jump out the car right quick and run in to get a bottle of water or some sodas or grab a snack, and we leave the car running. Or sometimes we just leave the keys in the car. Even when you at the gas station and you going to pay for gas, you jump out, you go, you pay for your gas. Sometimes you just grab your wallet, or sometimes you just grab a credit card and you leave your belongings sitting in the car. And then that thief or somebody, they walk by and they see an opportunity to either steal your purse, steal your belongings, steal what's in your car, or even steal your car. There's many times I've just been walking and I've seen somebody car running and it went in the gas station for a minute and I stole the car. So you have to be mindful when you go into the gas station and you going in just for a split second. It don't take a thief but a split second to steal your car or get your belongings, and they gone. Number two, the grocery store. I've seen this numerous of times. I've been in a grocery store and some lady got her purse sitting right there in the cart, wide open. There's many times I could have walked by, just stuck my hand in the purse and didn't even have to take the whole purse. Just take the wallet, keep walking. She's not going to even realize that her wallet is gone until she get to the counter to go to pay for her groceries and realize she don't have her wallet. So you have to be careful when you shopping in the store. You leave your cart there and you walk 5 or 6 feet away just to look at another item, and you turn your back and your cart is just sitting there. I've seen women that will leave their cart in one aisle and have a handful of stuff that they couldn't even push the cart, and they on a whole nother aisle with their hands full and bring the stuff back to their cart. I could have easily picked that purse up, or somebody else could have easily picked that purse up and went about their business, and you wouldn't have never even known it because you're so busy, focused and fixated on trying to fill your grocery list. Number three, a backpack. Ladies and gentlemen, when you wearing these backpacks and you have it behind you, people could stand behind you in the line and just zip those things open and take out your belongings. You should get a pouch or something that goes in the front. Backpacks, they're not safe. You thinking that you got your stuff secured, but somebody, some pickpocket or some thief, like I used to be, because I've hit a person before, right there, standing in line behind them, then zipped it open, took the wallet out, and the guy never even really noticed it until he got to the counter to go to pay for his stuff. And then he turns his backpack around and he's going through it and looking and checking his pocket. And by this time, I'm walking out the store, but I'm looking back behind me to make sure nobody's coming behind me or seeing me. You have to be careful with these backpacks because they're not safe. Number four, this is a no-brainer, but people always do it. When you walk out your garage, walking your trash or walking your dog, and you're not thinking, oh yeah, you thinking because you're in a good neighborhood and you know all your neighbors and everybody say hi and you know everybody's smiling friendly, so you don't even think to close your garage. You're just comfortable. But you don't understand that somebody's riding through your neighborhood. They scoping this thing out. There's been many times I've driven through neighborhoods and have seen people out in their yard with their garage up. Do you not know that your garage is easy access to your house? Because 9 times out of 10, the door from the garage is always unlocked. People never lock it. I don't even lock mine half of the time. My garage be up and that door right there that leads to my garage is always open. All of us do it. And while you out tending to your flowers in your garden, doing all your little stuff outside, walking your dog, thinking that you going to the trash for a couple minutes and you're going to come back and everything all right. I want you to know it don't take but a couple minutes for somebody to go through your house, take everything that you own, and the neighbors around, they can see you going in there, but they're going to think that, hey, maybe that's somebody that came to see her, that you belong there. Because the most obvious is the inobvious. Most of the crimes I've done with people just standing right there, they're not going to think that I got sense enough or I'm bold enough to just go up in the house while the neighbor across the street is sitting right there on their porch. They think that crooks like to do everything when nobody is looking. But most crooks don't work like that. They do it right there in your face, because you don't expect it when it's right there in your face, broad daylight. I've gone in people's house when they right there in their garden digging, and I run in the house, been and took the purse, the car keys, went in the room, took all the jewelry and everything, and walked right out of the house while they still in the garden. You got to be mindful. Don't ever think that you're in a safe neighborhood, because criminals are everywhere. Crime happens everywhere. And especially if you're in a nice neighborhood. Back in my days, I wasn't even in the neighborhoods with low income. I was in the suburb. I was looking for nice looking houses. I was looking for the people with the money, the people with the nice cars parked out in front of their houses. I was looking for the people in the areas that I know that it costs you some money to live in that area. And so if you can pay to live in that area, I felt like you had something. And you slip and you leave that garage open, I'm going in and I'm going to hit you. Now, I'm not saying this to boast about it. I'm not saying any of this because I'm proud of what I did. At that time, I did what I did because that was my mindset. When I was a child, I thought as a child, but now I'm an adult. That's not how I roll. That's not how I get down. But I like to bring awareness to people around me because I want you to understand the mindset of a criminal. I lived that life. I did time for that. And I don't make excuses for what I did. But I will give advice to people like you and to upright citizens and people that's working hard and trying to live their life and want to protect themselves from people that used to be like me. So be mindful when you're in the grocery store. Make sure that you're keeping an eye on your purse. Make sure that your purse is on you. Make sure that you have your purse and your belongings secured. Be careful when you at that gas station. Lock your car door. If you have a key fob, make sure that you are looking behind you, because even if you have the key fob, if you so many feet, even when you get out of your car, if you still so many feet within your car, somebody that see you get out of that car can still run and unlock your car right quick while you somewhere near in the vicinity. So make sure you looking behind you, especially with a key fob. Key fobs are not safe if you ask me, because I've had my car stolen at a gas station. I locked the car, locked the door, but because I was still so many feet within the car, the person that was watching my car went and just hit the thing, and the key fob, because it was still on me, but I was near the car, it unlocked the door. And when I went in, they was able to still just get in, crank the car up because I was still near the car, and they stole the car. Now, I wasn't worried about it because I knew I had a GPS tracker on my car, and plus all I had to do was call in and have them track the car. So I wasn't worried about it. I keep that type of security on my car. Why? Because I used to steal cars, so I know how to use preventative measures for my car not to get stolen. So make sure that you, on top of things, that you watching your surrounding and watching people around you and watching your car. Lock your car up and make sure that your car is locked and secured. Make sure when you out there in the yard and you carrying your trash and you walking your dog and you coming out to do work in your garden, make sure that your garage is down, because those are preventative measures that you take I know a lot of people may think, then why I got to go through all this stuff? Why don't people just not bother other people's stuff? Well, everybody's not wired like that. You have good people, bad people, and not, I'm not saying because they do that type of stuff, they're bad people. Some people, they just on the wrong track right now and stuff happens. So in order to take preventative measures, I'd like to give out these pointers and give you guys advice how to keep yourself secured and keep your stuff secured. And sometimes you got to outthink the criminal. Y'all be blessed now and take these preventative measures and let them work for you.